Mike's. Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome to Into the Geekdom, episode 25. Of course, we have Devlin on his channel, but we are joined by our special guest today, the EldestBro,
Hey guys.
who I believe I met playing with Devil drunken on
Yeah.
stream once
Yeah.
with her and Corey.
I meet a lot of people through Corey drunkenly. It's honestly becoming a problem at this point.
I think
Is it really a problem?
I think we just have a culture of drinking and we have to participate.
No.
Is it really a problem, though?
Not where Devil is, no. Scotland is like their life.
Yeah.
If you don't drink, you're a weirdo there.
I mean, I literally have a beer right here just sitting on my desk. That's how much of a problem it is.
Look.
What?
It's only a problem if you don't admit it's a problem.
Yeah, if you don't admit it's a problem, then, you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Once you admit that it's a problem, then it's not a problem. Because that means you realize that you have a problem and are working towards it.
Is this a podcast or an intervention?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Well,
which one is it now?
no, see, if it was an intervention, we'd have to have Devil here. Looks at Devil. Wait, where's the soundboard? Don't mind the bat boner. Anyways,
boy.
moving on. Mike. Did you freeze?
No, he's moving.
Mike, can you hear us? I don't know if he can hear us.
Oh, I heard him breathe.
Hold on now. This is...
I think his Discord broke. Yay for technical difficulties.
Excuse us, folks. We are having minor technical issues. And I don't know whose end it's on. So, how are you, EldestBro?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm a little bit tired because I've been working since last Thursday, but you know,
Yeah.
it's gotta get that bread. So
Well, I mean, if you had bread, you'd be the EldestBro.
yeah. Yeah, no, a lot of working recently, which is kind of upsetting because it's been keeping me from streaming. So,
Yeah.
which I do enjoy doing. So, which is something I've actually been trying to do more of.
I'm gonna shoot Mike a message here.
I'm wondering if his computer's having issues.
Oh. Well then. I'm guessing. Okay then.
Oh, he's back.
Sorry, I have this issue all the time.
You good, man?
I hope so. I can't control how it works right now, though.
Well, you can hear us,
Sitting
right?
next to a router, so
You good? You hear us though?
I can hear you. Yes,
Awesome.
Okay.
that was. Hi, everybody. I'm back again. This is going well so far.
This is
Very
going.
professional
You know what, man? This is our best one yet so far.
Wouldn't want it
Best one
any other
yet.
way. Wouldn't want it any other way.
Exactly. Scuff stream, best stream.
Yeah, exactly.
Scop streams are best stream.
Hell yeah, man.
This happened once before with Lost too, where I just like couldn't get it to work at all night.
I remember that.
And it was fine up until like 10 minutes before I started, and I was like, it's not working. So
Yeah, that was fun.
the llamas are chewing the internet cord, so gotta stop them.
Oh my god, Devil.
I literally watched that clip just before I joined the voice chat as well.
Which clip did you put up now?
The one about your balls.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
They're not his balls. They're Yeti's balls.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeti's
that
balls,
one,
yeah.
Yeah, I also went on his stream and started doing a Manscaped dad when he went to the bathroom.
Nice.
And he wasn't very happy. He's like, they're not paying us. I'm like, I want them to. I'm gonna be really funny, and they're gonna have to pay us.
That would be funny.
So I took over his seat when he went to the bathroom and started going a Manscaped dad.
Wait, so you're saying if we run ads, even though we're not sponsored, they have to pay us?
I mean, no, but
Oh,
I was hoping.
you got my hopes up there, man. I was about to
I
start.
was, and then he's like, don't do more Manscaped. So I'm like, all right, I'll do Dr. Squatch instead.
Oh
And I was
God.
like, are you marinating your man meat, non-holy ingredients? It's Dr. Squatch. So
That's just you got like Dollar Shave Club or something like that.
Yeah. I was gonna change it up every week. Every time I went to his place, I was just gonna keep changing it up on him, so he wouldn't know which one I'm gonna do.
Apparently, a new big one is Hello Fresh now. You gotta do Hello
Yeah.
Fresh.
I actually do get HelloFresh too. That's the funny part.
There you go. HelloFresh.
I can bring a
Sponsor this man.
HelloFresh bag.
Sponsor this man.
Nice.
I'll bring a whole box and show it.
There we go.
I know.
Just Mike.
I've been seeing a lot more of them recently. So
Just wear the bag on your head. Become fresh man. And he froze.
yay!
So, bro.
No.
So
What's up,
bro?
bro?
How often do you get people doing that to you? Just bro.
Surprisingly, not
Bro.
too often.
Welcome back, Mike.
This is going well.
Considering we're like 10 minutes in and haven't actually asked a single question and just literally
Well-
sat here for the past 2 seconds going, bro.
Sometimes our shows start like this.
Bro.
Mike's internet cuts out, bro.
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 Like I'm fucking Vince Russo, bro.
No, man, no. Riddle. Bro.
Yeah, like Matt Riddle. Bro.
Bro.
So, speaking of bro,
What's up?
like, where did you get your name EldestBro? Are you actually an EldestBro?
So I am, and actually, I didn't come up with the name. My older sister did. When I was making my Xbox 360 account, like 10 years ago? I was struggling to come up with a username, and we were sitting down, and she was in the living room with me when I was making my account, and she actually helped me come up with the name, because of my siblings, I am the oldest son. I'm the oldest brother of all my siblings, so I am the eldest bro.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's where I got the
I
name
don't-
from.
Because I don't refer you that way in your chats.
Yep.
I call him Stepbro Dev.
Why do you call
I
him
am-
Steph Bro Dev?
No, I was like, comma Dev.
Just like it's Chef Mike.
Yeah, it's Chef Mike. It's all one word. The Chef Mike.
Chef Mike. Chef Mike. Mike.
Oh, man.
VR chat.
No, no more VR chat. I can't even get internet to work normally, let alone VR chat. So when did you start streaming in general then?
So, if you look at my Twitch page, if I can speak today, I'm sorry. If you look at my Twitch page, it will say for over 4 years.
Oh, wow.
But that's because I streamed for a little bit and managed to hit affiliate, and then I just stopped streaming because I just didn't have the computer power or the internet to keep doing it. And then actually this past New Year is when I really started to take streaming seriously. So that's when I kind of went through, really focused on getting a setup and start networking with different communities and really starting to try and branch out and start taking it seriously.
So about a year you've been taking it
Yeah.
more seriously. Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Cause
There's
like
nothing wrong with that.
I can't really take it more seriously because my shit doesn't work properly. But we're hoping when we move into like a big house, we have a plan to do like a streamer house.
Or that'd be awesome.
We're gonna have like a studio so we can all just share it and like use that space.
Yeah.
But we're not sure yet. Right now I have to deal with maple syrup internet. So
See, my issue I have, and one of the big reasons why I'm still struggling to take streaming seriously, is my job. I go from day shift to night shift, day shift, night shift, night shift. I don't have a set schedule for my work, so I can't have a set schedule for streaming. So it's always a hand toss whether I'll be able to actually stream that week or not.
Which sucks, because then you're trying to build the audience.
Yep.
And like, you're trying to be consistent, but it's hard to be consistent when you don't know when you're going to be on.
I mean, even for somebody without a job, I struggle to be consistent.
Well, yeah, because like that's the best way to get bigger, but not everyone is capable of doing it all the time.
Yep. If you take streaming serious enough, it is a job.
Yeah. But they always tell you to not like leave your actual job to do it, because like it's such a big gamble.
Yep.
So it's very hard to balance that.
Yep, which is why I was lucky.
Yeah. It's not like we're like Tubbo, where he just like quit school because he's flunking out. And his dad got pissed at him. His dad didn't know he left school when he was like 18.
Oh my god.
Wah, wah.
But like, yeah, I couldn't leave my full-time job and do this because, like, again, I don't even have the space to do it. So
Yeah, I mean,
See,
maybe one day.
the fear of eviction keeps me in line right now.
The fear of like, all your stuff is outside. You're on like the sidewalk trying to game.
Yep.
the fear of llamas attacking keeps Mike in check right now.
Yeah.
He was
It's a
literally
llama.
being attacked by llamas before we
I
went
was.
live.
Almost being chucked at me. They're now on the table next to me, waiting to be chucked at me again. Luckily, the person throwing them is not here.
Oh, good.
She
They
went
finally,
downstairs.
finally playing The Sims.
Yeah, I asked her to
Nice.
play The Sims like 20 minutes ago. I was like, "You're supposed to go play The Sims, not bug me."
Why not bug you?
It's-
You're fun to bug.
The thing is, she does this when she knows I'm about to be on. And she wants to be on so badly that she has to bug me to try to get on.
Yeah, I don't know how Twitch would feel about that.
I don't know either.
Considering you gotta be 13 to even have a Twitch account.
Yeah, I think it might be like you have to have a parent's permission, but I'm not her parent, so
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm not. Again, I don't know how that works, and I don't really want to go digging to find out. I don't know.
If your stream wasn't marked as like mature audiences only, I think it'd be
Yeah.
okay. But if your stream is marked 18 plus, it might be an issue.
And I've told her this, like, stream is marked as 18 plus.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have the heart to tell her that one guy in this chat will drink on his stream. I don't think you can be on with him. I don't think you can do that.
I
One's
mean,
the other one's a demon jackalope, so I don't like.
hey, only half demon asshole. I swear, I'm half angel too. See, look at the hearts and the sparkles. See.
Sparkle, sparkle.
So are you like a Twilight jackalope?
Yes, I sparkle in the sun.
Oh god, it's what is that? Twilight all over again.
Yeah, Twilight jackalope.
I
So,
never watched that.
Instead of ever calling Devin waiting.
Waha. Look at the wings slow flap.
So what do you normally stream on your Twitch?
So I do a lot of first-person shooters. Like the one I've been playing a lot of recently is Insurgency Sandstorm, and even more recently modded Insurgency Sandstorm, which has been really fun. And then it has been happening recently because schedules haven't been lining up. But I also do D&D. It used to be twice a month, but we haven't played in a while because, like I said, schedules don't line up because, you know, my work schedule plus 5 other people trying to line up, it is a nightmare.
Oh yeah.
So, but yeah, no, mainly first-person shooters and D&D is what I do.
Oh nice.
Yep.
I definitely want to do something like close to that as well. Cause like I saw the tabletop simulator too. I'm like, oh, that could be a fun one to do.
Yep.
Until you get like too out of it to understand the rules of the tabletop, which is what happened with you and Devil last time, where Devil was like, I don't know any of the rules anymore.
Rules? We don't need no stinking rules.
No stinking rules.
I think one of my favorite games on tabletop sim recently has been Red Dragon Inn. My old roommate actually has the physical copy of that game, and that's where I started playing it. That was really fun.
What one's that about?
So it's a D&D based tavern game. So it's technically a drinking game, but only as far as the cards. You can drink if you want to drink along, but the point is you have a card, you have like a little sheet that has your character on it, and you have one side where it's your fortitude, and then one side is your drunkenness, and then you have the tavern drink deck, and you the goal is to be the last one standing, and the way you lose your constitution or you gain drunkenness is whatever the card reads. So you draw your card, let's say it's like take 2 drinks, you'd move your thing 2 drinks. It's really fun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That would be fun to do, actually. It's too bad I don't drink anymore, otherwise that'd be really fun to do.
Like I said, you don't have to drink when you're playing it. It's
Yeah.
just
It'd be
really
fun to
fun.
watch other people do it, though.
I've been trying to get other people like Corey, AF Corey, to play with us more.
Yeah,
So-
Corey would be fun to do that with, I think.
Yeah.
And then his friend Bugsy, who's always chirping him.
Bugsy, Cyber, I could see having some fun with that.
Yeah.
I have one of my friends in my community, the Zenith, or Maki, we call him. I think he had a lot of fun playing with us.
Yeah, definitely something you gotta try to do.
I was gonna
sometime.
say, I'm with Devil. I'll play. I'll just take a hit instead of drink.
That works.
Let's go.
So speaking of AF Corey, we do have like community nights we'll do, and we do have people who don't drink but they do partake. So instead of drinking, they'll take a hit or something like that.
Nice.
So whatever does you fancy.
There you go, guys. Join the EldestBro community and find out.
Look, we're just here for the good vibes. That's all.
Good vibes, good games.
No,
Yeah.
what? No. What if it's a person who does my fancy?
Oh, I don't know if we can help you with that.
Oh.
You might have to get on that on your own terms.
I thought you might be able to help me hook up with Mike.
I mean, we're here
I
for
think
the
he's
intervention.
frozen. I think he's frozen right now. That's the only reason I said that.
I mean, we're here for the intervention. We're trying to work on people, so we can work on me, and then we can work on you as a couple.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
god.
This is going. This is excellent, guys. It's fine.
Okay, good. He didn't hear that.
Oh god, now I kind of want to know.
No, you
Hey,
don't.
It's fine. It's fine.
I'll have to go back and watch. Yeah.
I'm just gonna get a message at 2 in the morning.
Or
God
Devil's
damn
gonna
it,
go
Dev.
Oh man.
I'm literally gonna get a message at some point this morning. Just, oh god, Dev, what the fuck?
Probably. Probably gonna get a message after whatever you said. Now I'm genuinely super curious and a little worried.
You should be.
You know what, Sally? I pick you all the time.
It's not very nice, Dev.
What?
Not very nice to me.
Look,
Oh,
it's
man.
not my fault your internet keeps freezing.
It's not my fault either. This is the best we can get in the middle of nowhere in Canada. I can't fix that.
I mean,
Yeah, I live in
you're
town and I get absolutely baller internet.
I mean, you're trying to fix it.
Well, I have to move, but the other people involved in the moving aren't really helping me look for a place. So
Ooh.
That's why
I'm
you
at the
just.
point-
That's where you just
Yeah.
find a place and say, "All right, this is where we're going. Fuck you too if you don't like it."
I have really thought about just doing that. I'm like, I'm gonna go fucking ask, and I'm gonna try to get this place.
Do
And
it,
you can come or you don't come.
dude.
See,
It's freaking Yeti and Nebby. You show up and say, "Hey, this is where we're moving." They're gonna be like, "Okay."
what you need to do is you need to put together a list of 5 different places that you like, that you think could be, hey, this would be a great streamer house. And to say, this is the 5 you get to pick from.
I should try to. do
Damn
that.
it.
You pick from these,
Dude,
and I can make a phone call if I have to at this point, because I'm
Mike.
tired of waiting.
Mike, do you drive?
Yeah, Nebby doesn't. Nebby's the one that does it.
Okay, so you say to them, "Hey guys, you want to hang out?" And then you literally just take them to a fucking place to look at a house.
Hey, you guys want to go out and hang out for the day? Sure, what do we want to do?
Oh.
Oh, you'll find out when I pick you up.
I'm
So what are
taking
we
you
doing?
somewhere
The
special.
Hortons first, and then we'll go.
We're going open house hunting.
Anyways, back to our guest. How you doing, bro?
Oh, good. This is like my third Coke since I gotten home from work for my nap, so I'm starting to get a little caffeine buzz going.
Are you gonna be able to sleep tonight now?
Oh yeah, I'll be fine.
If he's like me, then caffeine and sugar put him to sleep.
I'll be good for like an hour, maybe an hour and a half, and then I'll just start crashing again. We'll be fine. It'll be great.
So perfect, because that's about how long the podcast lasts.
Awesome.
Devil did send me the clip of it. Great, I'll have to watch that later now. Thank you.
I was about to say, is your
So-
internet kind of die trying to watch it?
So, bro,
Yeah, what's up?
I'm trying to get back on track here.
What question did you have, Dev? Come on.
I don't have any questions, you know me.
Oh my god. We've done this
Oh,
how many
man.
times?
Yeah, and how many times do I ask the questions? I'm here to just chirp your ass.
Oh god. Alright, so I noticed on your streams and even now that like you have probably one of the better audios on Twitch. Are you like a big audio guy? Because I think Devil was saying that you were?
Yeah. So about 5 years ago at this point, I think, one of my friends reached out to me and was like, hey, I want to start making YouTube videos. And that's kind of what started my snowball into how much audio gear I'm into. I am part of a community here on Discord that specifically is tailored to beginner podcast streamers and YouTubers, helping them set up their gear, what they should look for when buying stuff, how to set it up, like kind of help troubleshooting and streamlining their setups. And that's kind of what I spent quite a while doing nowadays. Excuse me, is helping people set up stuff for podcasts, for streaming, you know, kind of streamlining their setups, helping them with what they should be looking for. So it's
That's
been
pretty
fun.
cool, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll have to ask you when I have the step 1 internet.
I was gonna say, I think step 1 is have internet that does not freeze every 2 minutes.
Yeah, that's step 1.
Step 2, have internet that doesn't freeze every 5 minutes.
I did upgrade the headphones, which I didn't wear today.
I know, you said you were going to.
I know, but I didn't want to wear the cat ears today.
Oh, why not?
Yeah.
I haven't got a chance to like install it. So it's
Oh, okay.
Good
not ready
excuse there,
yet.
good excuse.
I've been busy, Deb. I have a life. I have shit to do.
Wow, man.
I'm not saying anything about you. I'm just saying I have shit to do.
No, I'm saying, look, Devil and Sally are disappointed.
That I'm not wearing the cat ears?
Yes. Are you
I
having
didn't know
fun
I had-
playing fetch with your dog?
Yeah, she won't stop it until I do. No. That's why I'm up here too, because I'll cry. Because I'm supposed to be by myself, but apparently I'm not today.
Ooh.
When was?
See,
Go ahead. Bro.
I live by myself, so I don't have to worry about stuff like that. And the nearest closest family member is over 1,000 miles away, so it's not like they can just randomly shut my door like, hey.
So you moved that far away from your family?
Yeah.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah.
Why'd you do that?
That seems a little personal.
So
He doesn't have to
actually, no, it's
answer.
not. So it's in this context, he got lucky. It's not. So
Okay.
since I've become so big in the audio world, for a while there, I wanted to do like boom mopping, like holding a microphone for like recording movies and stuff like that.
Nice.
And since then, it's more evolved into the studio side of stuff. I really do enjoy like editing podcasts or doing voiceover work for stuff. And one of my friends in high school, the Flames of Sios, he moved out here to where I live now to go to college for cinematography and camera work. So with him doing the cinematography and me doing the audio engineering, we want to start making our own short films, which is something we still have planned. It's just we're waiting for things to kind of stabilize and normal out before we can kind of start doing that.
Oh, see, that'd be really cool. I didn't know anything about that about you, so that's cool.
Yeah.
See, this is why we bring people on, Dev. You know, you gotta ask the right questions, get to know people.
Hey, man.
Hey, man. That's it? Hey, man.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
Look, okay, look. I may or may not have taken a couple of gummies earlier.
I can tell. Hey, man. Hey, bro.
Bro.
It is very... Oh, that face. Honestly,
Froze
like,
again.
honestly, that's the only fun... That's one of the things I actually like when it freezes on his face like that. But,
Oh, damn it, he moved before I could screenshot it.
no screenshotting. Like,
No, it happens every episode, and I hate it.
yeah,
It's
no,
really, it was fine for a while, but the last few episodes has been really bad. I don't know why.
yeah, like, I agreed that I wouldn't antagonize people to screenshot when he freezes anymore.
Yeah, Devil just does it on her own now.
I was gonna say, I can't control if people do, but I can say not to do it.
Mostly Devil that does it. That's fine.
Got it.
But,
So, what was the earliest gaming memory for you? Like, when did you start getting into gaming?
Earliest gaming memory would probably be with my dad. Him and his buds used to play stuff like Tom Clancy and Halo all the time, and towards the end of their hanging out on the 360, they started letting me join in with them. So I got to play like Halo 3. I want to say it was like the original Modern Warfare, like Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Vegas. I got to play with them quite a bit, so that was really fun. And then from there, I kind of started doing my own thing, and like I first got into PC gaming with a little like $350 Walmart laptop with a Celeron in it, and I beat the entirety of Borderlands 2, lowest graphical settings, 20 FPS the entire time.
god damn, son.
You're
Yep.
playing like basically 8-bit Borderlands.
Yep. Yep. It was great. Had a blast.
You know what? As long as you enjoy yourself, it doesn't really matter, right?
It was fun.
Because that's how
It was
that's how Dev and I grew up, was actual 8-bit.
I was gonna say, like, how old are you, bro?
I am 23.
Oh my god.
So Dev and I are quite advanced in age compared to that, but that's fine.
I'm gonna just,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna, yeah.
At least his gaming memory isn't from 5 years ago like Emma. When she was like
Yeah.
18 is when she started gaming. I'm like, oh, great.
Hey, Mike.
What?
Devil redeemed it.
What?
Batman.
I don't... God, alright.
Look, you're the one that agreed to make it a redeem.
I didn't think it would like come up all the time. Like, this is already twice in a row now.
This is not twice in a row. This is once this stream, once last stream.
Once per stream. At least.
And he
Alright, let's see if we can do this.
Okay.
I try to find a question that'll work with it, because like I don't want to like do a long, wordy question
Yeah,
in
no,
that voice.
you're fine.
What game do you spend the most hours on?
Most hours on.
Make sure it has lots of Bat Justice in it.
Make sure it has what?
A lot of Bat Justice.
Bat Justice. Oh, then it lines up perfectly because it's going to be GTA Online.
Oh god.
So I have over 1,000 hours in GTA, most of that being in online. Like I'm over level 200.
Nice.
And
Me too.
lately, me and my friends have become the vengeful ones in those kind of online servers, especially with how trolly people have gotten recently on there.
Which is why
If we
I
see
stopped
someone
playing.
going around like messing with like someone sub level 15, us like we have like a level 300, a level 200, a level 250, a level 190, like a like 190. So we're all high level. We have just like everything in the game, and we'll just go rain hell down on these people who are fucking with the low levels. Like, we'll orbital cannon. Like we all have like the orbital cannon, so like they'll get orbital cannon like 5 times in like a 10-minute period. Just constantly hit with like hitmen. You know, we personally will just go around like just. We have like the rocket cars, so we'll just like rocket blast into them.
Nice.
Yeah, we have a lot of fun.
So you're the Gotham Knights of
Yep.
See, so you know what, man? I was very similar. Like, I don't. First of all, I won't mess with people if I see them like trying to do work.
Yeah.
But if somebody is going around just dicking with low levels, nah, that's where
that's why people get out of games, because like it happens in Rust all the time. Like Rust, they like to fuck on newbies.
That's where my oppressor comes in, or the Luxo.
Yep. The new one is the it came out with the Kasakna. It's the subcar one.
Yeah.
But it's the new one.
Yeah, the freaking crap. I don't even remember. Fuck.
Yeah, at least you know the one I'm talking about.
I know which one you're talking about. The one that actually goes inside the sub.
Yeah, that one. It's so good.
Oh, I love it.
It is part of a cultural thing, though. For whatever reason, people like to gatekeep their game and like leave new people out, and then they wonder why the next game doesn't sell as well. It's like because you just kicked the other people out of your game.
Yeah.
They don't want to play it when the new one comes out.
Yep.
That's happened to COD a lot too. Like now it's just COD mainstays and no one else buys it. No casuals ever buy it now.
Exactly.
I haven't bought in a Call of Duty game since Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 3.
Yeah, I would say probably about the same for me.
So.
And like, that's when the online started getting like ridiculous too.
Yep.
Like, where you could throw a grenade halfway across the map and get somebody. It's like, what?
That
would never happen.
I remember playing Call of Duty Ghosts, and it was just like that. Like, it was just constant, for lack of other words, BS. You know, people who just sweat too much on it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It just wasn't fun. It wasn't fun.
Like, they get mad that you're a sniper playing a sniping game. It's like, I'm literally... actual thing you're supposed to... It's like, sniping is like legit what you're supposed to do when you're...
Yeah.
That's why they have that as a fucking tactical person.
Exactly.
But they get mad. You're not supposed to camp. It's like, you move once in a while. Every 2 kills, I just move. Like...
Yeah. And that's kind of why I've been getting into the more semi-realistic shooters like Insurgency Sandstorm, because it's not as sweaty, you know. It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's not like the casual, like not everyone is like, oh, I want to play a game where I can get one tapped by like a pistol if I'm not careful, because it adds that you actually have to have some skill. It's not just being a sweat, you know.
That's why I like playing Battlefield, because like you'll be in a lobby with 120 people, but like 70 of them don't play more than casually, so it's like everyone's kind of even.
Yep.
So, and they kind of balance you pretty well until they killed that game with the last gun. But
speaking of Modern Warfare 2, it's coming in October.
Oh, cool! Can't wait to not get that one.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I mean, I'm gonna be too busy saving my money for November.
I'm too busy
Digimon
looking
game?
at new fancy audio gear.
Is it for the Digimon game, Dev?
No, I already have that. That came out the end of July.
How am I supposed to know that? I don't.
We talked about it on the last podcast with Sean.
I just hear Digimon and Blackout, so.
Wow. If it was Yeti's balls, he wouldn't black out.
Wow. No. I guess I wouldn't. I guess I can't really argue that anymore, can I?
No.
It's forever on there.
It's forever clipped.
Along with my cake smashing ASMR clip. Which is also from this show. I've said a lot of regrettable things on this podcast.
Dude, you've said a lot of regrettable things while streaming in general.
Yeah, it's true. On my stream, my clips are all horrible. Half of them are me. Half of them are me being pervy on Harley.
Don't mind the bat boner. What is it? Bat nipples required.
Okay, to be fair, I was reading Rage OC's thing, and he said in chat, he said bat nipples.
Yeah, that's why you gotta be careful with what you read out loud, especially if Devil's in the chat.
Yeah, I know. I should have known better.
I have
And,
some
like-
pretty raunchy stuff that I've said on stream as well.
And then you don't realize you say it right away, and you're like,
Yep.
oh shit. And then someone clips it, and you're like, what did I say? And you're like, oh shit, I did say that.
It's always really weird when you say something you don't notice, but someone clipped it and didn't tell you, and then
You
like you
raid
go into someone
somebody.
else's chat, you raid someone or they shout you out, and that clip plays. You're like, what
Yes!
the fuck was I thinking?
One, you're like, I think I was doing my 100 follower Harley Quinn night, and I was literally just trying to find out where she was because I heard her voice. I'm like, where the fuck is she? Because I don't want to get caught.
Right.
And I zoomed in, but it looked like I was trying to check her out. I'm like, oh look, there she is. And Devil clipped it as if I was like trying to perv down her shirt. I'm like, no, I legit didn't know where she was. I was trying to find out where she was. You're supposed to do this stealthily.
Yeah. Oh,
Devil doesn't know
man.
stealth game. She doesn't understand.
Stealth is always optional. with
Devil just likes dicking on
Yeah,
you.
for her it's always optional. I was playing as Robin. He's literally supposed to be a bird. Like you're not supposed to see him.
Mm-hmm.
So I wasn't trying to look down Harley Quinn's top, okay? I know I have a
don't
history.
blame you if you were, but
No, but I know
mean-
I have a history. I understand.
I was
but
gonna
it
say, I
doesn't-
mean, that is very fair. Nobody would blame you. Apparently, except maybe Devil.
Yeah, Devil's not convinced because she was there, so she's not convinced. But that's fine. That's fine.
Oh my gosh.
So what will be your like favorite video game? Is it GTA Online?
See, GTA Online is just what I've played with my friends. I mean, yeah,
Right.
it's fun, but if I had to say one of my favorite games, it's probably a toss-up between Halo 3, just because that's what I played the most of, like my dad. I didn't really ever get to
Sure.
spend too much time with my dad. So when I did get to spend time, we hung out. It was always really fun. That or like Far Cry 3. I think it had to be a toss-up between those two.
I mean, those are still good.
Yeah.
So
I mean, the sentimental thing always helps too.
yeah.
It's like even if other people don't think it's a good game, like to you it means something different.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I feel with certain other games too. Because like the first game I saw my dad play was the Sierra Adventure games on DOS.
Okay.
So I always have a soft spot for them because that's what I grew up playing. That was the only games my dad really ever played, were those games. And he showed me how to do it, even though some of them are really not good for kids to watch to play, because like
Yep.
they get gory. But you don't
Oh, yeah.
know until you solve the puzzle, because back then you could just look it up on the internet.
Right.
Facts.
Right.
See, with my dad, he was, an arcade person. So
Hmm.
I was always spending time at the arcade, pinball and whatnot. Yeah, that's always fun.
Yeah.
But
Go ahead.
looks like Mike froze again.
Hey, at least he's happy about it this time.
Oh. I was off on a King's Quest tangent and it didn't work.
Hey,
it's
you were
okay.
smiling the whole time you were gone. It's
your,
okay.
Your internet was like, King's Quest? Nah, F that noise.
Oh, we're talking about like old school computer games and stuff. Let's give him that bandwidth, so it's like
Yeah.
authentic.
Hey, it's like having dial-up in the 90s for him. Here you go. I should go tell my mom to put the phone away.
Mom, I'm playing games with my friends.
Man, hit the thing!
I'm
Give
playing.
me cheesy pips!
I'm playing friends. Can't use the phone right now.
Ma'am, I'm trying to play E.T.
Mom, bring me some cheesy poofs. Respect my authority.
Speaking of dial-up, though, I do remember that. Like my grandfather, he used to be an accountant, and he had like one of the old school. I want to say
God.
it was. I don't even remember what OS it was. All I remember, it was a green text on a CRT screen. That's all it was.
Those
And he'd like work from home sometimes.
ones.
So you just hear clack 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 clack, and like the modem going off. It was like uploading to the server, just clack clack clack
Yeah.
clack clack clack. It was like-
It sounded like an actual typewriter on a computer.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it was great.
I
Yeah, it
do
might have
remember
just been
seeing those
DOS.
actually. The best is when I look at old movies and like you see the original original Apple computers. They had like the color boxes instead of just the flat screen that they have now.
Yeah.
You know, like these neon computers, and someone's like, "What the hell are those?" I'm like, "Well, kids, that's what Apple used to do with their computers, make them neon gross."
Right.
Yeah, and like transparent and everything. And they even made a lamp one at one point.
Oh, God.
Before they gave you expensive flat screens.
Yeah.
Deb's like almost ashamed of how much younger you are. I remember seeing those back at my grandpa's house. Meanwhile, Dev probably had one in his room.
Not my
It's
room.
like a gnat flying around here.
Well, no. See, not my room because I used to live in a condo. It was a 2-bedroom condo with 5 people in it.
Oh, so you guys are all gathered in the kitchen playing it.
Oh, look! Something I have to do over here. Hey, Mike. Hey, Mike. Why don't you go lick on Yeti's balls?
I don't have any made right now. I don't have any of those snowballs made right now.
Yes, Yuri. Back in my day.
Oh man.
Back in my day. Hello, fellow kids. You just have like a picture of me instead of Steve Buscemi.
Back in my day, we didn't have these fancy phones with the calculators on them. We had to use our fingers and toes.
I remember being told, like, you can't carry a calculator around everywhere with you. And then, like, 5 years later, everyone's got a phone with a calculator on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But see, I'm old enough. I was exposed to all that stuff. Like, I had experience using it, but it was never, like, mine. It was always, like, I'm out and about somewhere, you know? Like...
Back
like
when I was in school, we had to go to the school library to use the computer.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah! See,
Mike.
like, I was still exposed to that.
Can you do me a favor?
What?
Find us a guest next time that's older than us.
I don't know what their age are. I just go, hey, do you want to be on?
That's why you say, hey, how old are you?
So, Dev,
That's a little weird just to pop into someone's DMs like, hey, how old
That's
are
what
you?
I'm saying. So what if I just pop into a random girl's DM and be like, hey, girl, how old are you? And then talk
Oh,
about
when you
her
say it like that, yeah!
Like, do I just slip into someone's DMs like, hey, girl, how are you? How are you? You on the show? You gotta be 18, though.
Oh my god. Mike!
Like,
When you put it like that, it does
yeah,
sound creepy.
it doesn't matter how I put it. I could start off with the streaming thing and, like, the podcast thing and still ask her a question and still be creepy.
Hey girl, are you over 18? Because me and my other guy friend want to
No.
record and
Oh
stream
my
something live
God.
on the internet for other people to watch while they ask you.
Some guy named
Alright,
Stepbro
everybody.
might be there.
All right, and there's the stream. We'll see y'all later.
Well, damn, like, literally, there's no nice way of saying that without sounding creepy.
Oh man. I'm sorry.
Bro.
I feel like people say that to him now
I
all the time.
don't know if I'm high enough for this shit.
Probably not, man.
Where the fuck's
Are you ever high enough?
Where the fuck's my weed?
These fucking llamas away from me. It's too many llamas. I got another one here. It's this one here.
It's got like stick it up in the couch behind you.
Hello, welcome to the Llama Podcast.
I got one with a missing ear here.
Carl.
But Carl,
People.
why did you stab him?
What the fuck?
It's strawberry milkshake.
Carl, that
The
kills
nectar of the
people.
gods.
The nectar of the gods.
Mike, have you never seen llamas in hats?
Oh my god. All I could think of when Dev said someone older, I can just get him to ask my mom. Yes, Devil, we should get your mom on the show.
I mean,
Yes,
stream.
Devil, let's go.
Yeah, she's a streamer.
Let's go. Let's go.
Especially if we can get your mom to drink her whiskey too. 'Cause
Yes.
She really,
She
she
got
really exposed you by accident.
She got to be on the podcast sipping her fine drinking whiskey. Her fine
Honestly,
sipping
she
whiskey.
shouldn't because her accent gets way thicker and you don't understand what she's saying.
Mike, that's your homework for the next podcast.
What, learn Scottish?
No, ask ask Devil's mom.
Oh. We'll have Devil on too, so she can just expose her daughter right in front of us.
Yep, sounds like a plan.
She's already dropped her name by accident a few times, and I was like, it's okay, it's just me in the chat, and I know her name. She's like, I gotta learn not to call her that. I'm like, well, you know, you're not doing a very good job tonight.
Oh, good gosh. I'm not high enough for this shit.
You agreed to do the show, and you did it 2 weeks ago, so, you know, it's fine.
I'm still not high enough for this shit.
You had time to figure this out.
Yeah, I didn't have the money to buy more fucking edibles.
Well, you know, whose
What
fault
have you
is
done to
that?
yourself?
Huh?
The devil's asking what she's done to herself now.
I don't know. You're the one that sent a DM and saying, "Ask my mom." I'm like, okay.
Yeah, you.
Then I know for sure she's at least older than EldestBro.
Oh my god.
I know
you guys-
that for at least.
Have you guys tried to pull Corey yet?
I haven't got around to doing that yet because I don't have his Discord, and I don't want to ask him because I'm a little shy with some stuff. Honestly, sometimes I am, and I don't want to ask, and I feel like I'm always interrupting his gaming sessions. But I will eventually get to him because I think that'd be fun. Because it's also hard. Their place in the world is harder for me to time with Dev too.
Yeah.
Because I have like New Zealanders I wanted to bring on too, but like they're literally another day difference than us. So.
Yep.
Yeah, but we can figure it out.
Because like I'm usually up at 3 a.m. and they're like having dinner.
I'll just smoke some sativa.
Well, I was just thinking like catch them on like their breakfast and then like if they're awake already.
True.
So that's like late night for us, but it's like early morning for them, so it's not like too bad.
Yeah.
It's
mean-
always hard working with Australians and
Dude.
New Zealanders.
Figure it out. You figure it out. I'll be there.
I will figure it out. I'll try to get Lux to help me figure that out because I won't remember what time it is.
This is literally what I tell everybody when they want to deal with me. You tell me when, you tell me where, I will
Dev does
try
no
and be
planning.
there.
Dev does no planning. He gets everyone to plan for him, and then we just.
I don't do the planning because I usually forget anyways.
That's true. That's why I asked you today if you're ready to go for tonight. You're like, yes, okay.
Yes. Totally didn't forget that there was the podcast tonight.
Did you actually forget? I didn't change that much.
I only forgot up until you posted in the chat about it.
I was gonna say it's usually a Wednesday or a Sunday if I do change it. It's always one of those 2 days for the most part. Except for Monday. I have to try to do a Monday for Emma, but I don't know if I can do that.
Yeah, no, I totally didn't forget until you friggin' posted about it earlier.
Oh my God.
About, remember her 7 o'clock, I totally remembered, yeah.
It's okay.
Hey,
It's not like he was in the middle of a game of a Paladins,
Yeah, it's not like he went to play Paladins and almost probably went to another session if I didn't remind him.
No. First of all, yes, I admit I was playing Paladins. I didn't realize what time it was when I started that last match.
That's okay. You're not as bad as Gollum. That's fine.
At least I'm not playing while we're doing the fucking podcast.
Because Devil will just expose you like she did Gollum.
No, because my name isn't Golem and I wouldn't do that.
And she's like, all he had to do is like go invisible and nobody would have noticed. I was like, it's true. If he put his online stuff invisible, we wouldn't have even seen him do it. Oh boy. Fuck, I lost track of what we're doing now. Shit.
What's the game you were excited for, but turned out it was terrible to you?
Anthem.
Oh my god.
That's a fair one. That's a really fair one.
Yeah, no.
See, when I bought my graphics card, I had the 2060 for context. When I bought that, they were running a deal where if you bought the card, you could get Anthem, or it was like another game that was coming around the same time that was also gonna have ray tracing. You get it for free with the purchase of your card. And I was like, you know what? Anthem looks really cool. All the stuff they're promising with like the ray tracing and all that, and the story, how it played out, it was really cool. And I got access to the pre-alpha, the closed beta. I got to play it through the entirety of its development, and it was fun. For like it was limited with the closed alpha. It wasn't much, but it showed that there was potential. The beta was really cool, and even on launch, it was fun for the first week. And then they just...
It got repetitive.
It got repetitive.
And trash.
They couldn't get the loot balances right. They weren't developing fast enough. And I don't think it was on fault of the developers of the game. I think it was more on fault of EA trying to rush things.
Which is
But
always
it was
the problem.
cool. Yeah, it was cool. I enjoyed that game, and I'm sad that it's not around to this day.
That's what makes it a bigger disappointment, I think, is like you play it the whole time, then when it's released, you're like, well, this is not what I wanted to play.
This isn't what I signed up for.
Yep. One of the few games I've been NDA'd on.
I had that same thought when I played. I think there's two of them. One was For Honor when that came out. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, that looked really cool. I read up on it. Oh, you could be Vikings or whatever. But when it finally dropped, everyone just played Samurai, and there was no point in playing anything else for like the first 6 months the game was out. So I was like, well, I'm gonna wait for 6 months to fix that, because Samurai is so OP that you can't play anything else.
Yeah.
And like the PvP got like way too sweaty like immediately after it came out, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Like, well, there's no point now. It kind of ruined everything. No more llamas. I don't need to get attacked by llama. No llama attacks.
The word of the day is llama.
The word of the day is llama. How many of you could actually spell llama? Remember?
Oh no, I know how to spell llama.
Do you know how to spell llama, Dev?
I do. It doesn't help. And that
Are
was
we turning into a Sesame Street episode now?
and that was before you actually posted it in chat.
Oh, okay. This episode is brought to you by Sesame Street and by the letter L.
No. It is brought to you by the letter 3 and the number A.
No. Keely, you can't throw stuff at this computer. Keely.
All right.
Oh.
So, what about the opposite spectrum?
So,
Game you expected to hate but ended up loving. Well, Mike, defends against the llamas and the niece. Can't you just through the wall?
I threw the llama downstairs.
I'd probably have to say something like Arma.
Okay.
It just sounded way too complicated and complex, like way too slow, because up to that point when I started playing those more realistic games, I've been only playing the faster paced Halos, Call of Duties, GTA, stuff that's higher speed, there's more action going on. And then taking a step back, slowing down, and actually having to be strategic and plan was a massive paradox shift for me, but it's been fun, and I'm glad I switched. God, he's just getting it from both sides now. He's got the dog licking him on one side, and the llama's beating him on the head on the other side.
We're just going with it.
Yeah, how much time we have left?
An hour. Technically.
We have what?
We've only been live for an hour and 3 minutes, bro.
Okay, we have time for a couple more. That's good. I'm totally looking forward to it right now. Sorry guys.
What about a video game crush?
Video game crush.
Yep.
This is always an interesting one for many people.
It is.
I don't know. I've honestly never sat down and thought man, I really would love to have that, Oh God. I don't think I can give an answer, because
Well, we know mine apparently.
Like, I'm sitting here looking through my games, like, seeing if anything stands out, like, you know what, yeah, no, but...
And then, with me, mine is constantly changing.
But didn't you just play like the dating game though?
Oh yeah, that was
one?
pretty fun. That was fun. We need to finish that.
Wait, what?
So for context, earlier this week,
Hooked on
me
you?
and a few other streamers were doing Hooked on You.
Yep, okay.
And we were voicing different characters,
Yep,
which was
I'm
pretty fun.
I'm actually doing that with one of my mamas.
Yeah, that was fun. I mean, if we just want to go with that game, what was it? The Ghost Lady.
Spirit.
Spirit? Yeah, Spirit. If we're gonna go with,
There's-
if we're going to like last game, just so I can give you an answer, I'll go with Spirit.
So like, spirits are sexy, I guess.
So I'm actually romancing Huntress,
Nice.
and like I said, with me and my actually both of my mamas, Blue Beans and Jinx, them, and their friend Hana are actually voicing the game.
Mm-hmm.
And I ended up with Dwight and the Wraith, but there's really no point in talking about him. You'll figure it out, Mike. You'll be good. You're good.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll figure it out.
You're good, Mike. You're good.
Yeah. See, my problem is like, oh, like what game do you? See, I always get too lost in the actual story to be like, you know what? I'd smash that.
Wait,
Yeah,
wait,
honestly, it's usually the case for me too.
Yeah,
wait.
like
Games have story.
See,
You don't just put porn games on Twitch. Like this is...
Like Sean and that one.
I don't think
just
he
play genital jousting on stream.
Oh my god! No, you play Saints Row and only use the dildo bat.
Yes. And games from the story.
Question
You
mark?
sound like noob.
Hey, there are some games I'm sure that have tons of story. Okay, but like, it's like picking up a Playboy. Are you really going for the story?
Yeah.
Like they put a lot of effort in the story sometimes, but you're like, am I here for the story? Probably not. I wouldn't have picked it up for the story. Deb's like, where did this come from at this point?
I don't question it anymore.
He's just shaking his head. Like, oh god.
I'm sitting here like,
I don't
I'm
question
legitimately
it.
looking through my Steam library right now, like, is there anyone I could give like an honest answer to? And I'm just like, no.
Like,
no,
is there? He doesn't have any games that he would smash and pass on.
Yeah. Like,
No, that's just it. He doesn't have any games he would smash. They're all pass.
no, there's probably I'd smash, but it's not like I have like a crush on, you know?
It's more like a one-night stand with a video game.
Yeah, like.
Okay, fine.
If it happens, it
all right.
happens, but.
All right,
like,
here
it's
we
not
go
like I'm
then.
actively pursuing.
All right, here we go, bro. Here we go. The one character that you'd want a one-night stand with.
Chloe Frazier from Uncharted.
Oh God, what's the name? What's the lady's the Spanish lady's name from Cyberpunk 2077?
Oh my god, yeah, okay.
Oh look, another game
Yeah.
that was all hype and trash.
Yeah, because it was rushed out the door. Like we were
Exactly.
saying,
Yeah,
like,
it's been
don't
getting
rush
better
out the
though.
door.
It's been getting better.
If only they waited like 6 more months.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
It
Hey,
was.
look, it's SPO.
Speaking of Sean.
Oh, hey, Sean. He must have heard us talk about his gaming habits.
Oh man. Also, hey Panda, it's been a minute. He says only talking to Panda just the other night.
Panda Reaper? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No. Jared's a
How
dude.
about we go with this way with it then? Which video game character would you wish you were more like, or like one that you think is like you?
Oh.
Because like I feel like any game with like an antagonist that's just like a dick to people without actually hurting anyone is more like me.
Yeah. Again, see, I'm weird with gaming. I never really like form personal connections like that. I always just sit back and enjoy it, you know? So like these kinds of questions like, oh, what do you like, it really makes me think.
They're too existential for you.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
I am the golf ball from Golf It. No, I'm joking.
I really like being hit.
I'm just rolling around, you know, going from one area to the
Rolling
next.
around at the speed of sound.
I'm the goose that always gets killed in Goose Goose.
Exactly.
No, you're the. Yeah, no. Or Pummel Party, or Among Us.
No, Pummel Party I'm actually good at doing.
Oh man.
We need to do that.
I don't know. Like, again, I don't know. Like, this kind of stuff is always really interesting because it makes me think about myself a
That's
little
true.
bit, you know?
I'm making you think about your answers.
Yeah. Like, some people are like, I got it. I know exactly which one.
Some
Like,
people are creepily fast with this.
Yeah.
With the questions.
And then there's me, whose crush changes day to day.
Well,
Oh,
Deb, you
man.
gotta keep in your pants, dude.
I said crushes, not. You know what, Mike? Go suck balls. Hey, Devil, next time his camera freezes, make sure you screenshot it.
And then put snowballs around me.
Yeah, put some snowballs around him.
She did clip me getting assaulted by both the dog and the llama.
I saw that.
yeah. I mean, if I want to be a little bit on the nose, I could say Artyom from Metro.
Okay.
So, firstly, I don't know if you guys knew this, but I used to work at a nuclear power plant for fire safety. So, you know, you got the whole radiation aspect of like the Metro stuff, which is always really fun.
Nice.
And then, you know, I've always been moving around my entire life. So, like, I've never really been set in one spot. It's always been move, settle, move, settle, move, settle. Kind of cool, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I did that for like, I moved around for like 10 years because I spent 10 years at camps doing cooking. Before that, I was a park ranger, so I was always gone.
Okay.
It's fun until you're like 30, and then it's not as fun anymore.
Yeah. See, my parents, when I was like 3 years old, got divorced. One
Okay.
moved to one state, one moved all the way to the other side of the country. So I was always bouncing between the two.
Right.
Like, going through school, I think I went to like 10 different schools. Like, my entire schooling career. So it was
That's
always
a lot.
move, settle, move, settle, move, settle, move, settle. You know, some places I was only there for like a year.
That would suck as a kid, I think.
It did. It did. But
It's like, as soon as you get used to having a friend, and then it's like, that's why it's good nowadays where you can be online and like at least
Yeah.
talk to people. It's way easier than it used to be to do that. Like,
I mean,
I think
I
some
have.
older generations don't
I was gonna
understand
say I have more friends now online than I had IRL as a kid.
yeah, see, that's where I am
Yeah.
now. Like, all my friends nowadays are like right here, you know? Like, hey,
Yeah.
Yep, exactly.
Like I'm probably one of the only people that has like half their crew literally lives 20 minutes away from me, but I didn't know them like over a year ago.
yeah.
I just happened to go into business with them, and then before that I didn't know who they were. I was out here for like 10 years and not talking to really anybody. So, and then I met Yeti and Nebby through someone else, and that was it. That's when I started coming online with people, talking to people, because I didn't really do that before, like, unless it was like chat rooms.
Mm-hmm.
Like I used to have like MSN Messenger, and that's how we would like.
Oh my god.
That's how we set up hangouts and stuff. Like head to the green box at the end of your street.
See, I would love that. Like, whenever I did get the chance to hang out with my friends in person, it was always a fun time. But Discord is a very nice close second, especially with some of the people I've gotten to meet on there. Like, some of the people I've got to meet, like, on the opposite side of the world, who you never get to meet in person without the internet. Freaking amazing.
Yeah, like we wouldn't have met like
Devil.
Devil.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
Or
have-
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we wouldn't have met you. I wouldn't have met Deb, who's just in Massachusetts, but like it's far enough that like I would never see him in person.
Right.
Even
The
though
fact that he's just in a different country.
he's talking about taking a trip here.
I will eventually. I also have Lux trying to steal me to New Zealand, so.
I need to go to New Zealand. I have a few.
Well,
people in New
obviously
Zealand I gotta
Lux
meet.
gets you first because they asked first.
Well, that's true. She also has like, I was like, oh, I have all the other friends there. She's like, you mean all my coworkers? I'm like, what? Does half of New Zealand work at the same place as you?
Probably.
What the hell? And she's like, maybe. I'm like, okay, I guess I'm going to New Zealand and meeting all your coworkers / friends.
I can think of 3 New Zealanders off the top of my head right now that I need to go meet. So.
Yeah, I think of like 3 or 4 at least, or like in Australia and go hang out with Corey's crew.
Yeah, Corey. I also know a Tasmanian I need to go meet up with.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I know people from like other places of the world that I would never even meet, before.
Exactly.
Like Dev and I had someone on here that was from like Mauritius, which is this tiny ass island outside of Africa.
Yeah.
I'm like, I didn't even know that existed. I had no idea. I didn't know that existed. But it's really cool. Like it's really cool. So that's why I think nowadays internet's kind of like almost like a better platform in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you just take it too far, because there's always like too much of something.
Yeah, too much of a good thing. But like I've got to meet some Russians who are pretty cool. You know, some like people in the EU. Up in Canada, there's plenty of Canadians I need to go meet. You know.
You're talking with at least one of them.
I know.
He didn't say he wanted to meet me. He just said he has Canadians.
You're on the list. Thought it was implied, man.
I thought you meant like Elemental.
Elemental, yeah, I gotta go meet. There's oh god, what's her Twitch name? Just one of my friends, Justina. I need to go up there and meet. There's Green Hunt Neon.
There's
you.
There's one that I met, like, I didn't meet, like, meet her. Like, she used to be a YouTuber, then she left YouTube, and now she's a streamer. I'm like, oh, I'd be really curious to talk to her about that in real life. And she's in Ontario. I'm like, she's a Canadian? She's a Canadian? I had no idea. No idea, all these years. I watched her on YouTube for, like, 10 years. I had no idea she was Canadian.
It's always fun to learn those people you've watched for so long. Oh, they lived, like, just over there? That's surprising.
Well, a lot of people didn't know that Pokimane was French-Canadian until she started speaking French with XQC.
Yeah.
Like, well, yeah, she just has her accent is not as thick as his. They're both Canadian.
Yeah. And then, again, one of the streamers I was watching, following, and talking to, apparently they live 20 minutes from me.
Oh, that's cool.
That means you gotta hang out with them now.
No, because no,
Fuck them.
No, agoraphobia.
Oh, so you're like a corpse problem.
They have agoraphobia, so
okay.
Yeah.
You gotta be his Saikuno then and try to convince him.
Mike,
or like, what?
I can barely convince you that I don't know how to properly plan things or that I randomly forget things.
Yeah, because that's true. The day of, you just forget that you planned it.
Pretty much.
And you'd have like a gift for them or whatever, and you'd be like, what was this for again?
Pretty much.
And it'd be like a week later too.
Okay, and like, I mean, think about this, Mike. Me and Gaming Devil, the whole reason that we don't play games that often at all is because neither of us could plan to do it.
I mean, to be fair, she doesn't really go to bed.
Yes,
so,
but
like,
it still requires one of us. It still requires one of us messaging the other and being like, "Hey, you want to do this?"
I guess that's true. You guys have a hard time planning things. I also work with 2 of the people that can't plan shit either, so I have to be a planner. Like, yeah, the Eddie crew. There's 3 people out of the 4 that can't plan shit. Yeah, Vord can't plan. This show was supposed to be hosted by a completely different guy than Dev.
Oh my god.
He kept forgetting about it, so I was like, I'll just take it over and find someone else. So I asked Dev to do it. The first 2 episodes, Dev wasn't even really there. He was just around in case we needed him.
Literally, how I ended up doing the show was,
oh my goodness,
friggin', hey Dev, you want to be a guest? Okay. Next thing I know, hey Dev, do you mind if we so Vord kind of fucked up, can't get into his PC.
Yeah.
You mind if we stream on your channel tonight? Okay.
Yeah, because the first 2 we did on his channel, then we did it on Nebby's on the 3rd. And
Yeah.
then I was like, I need a permanent spot. I can't bounce on other people's channels and call myself a podcast.
And then he's like,
Let
"Hey
me-
Dev, I'm gonna make you co-host and use your channel for
Yeah,
the
'cause, like,
podcast."
My Wi-Fi wasn't good enough, so I was like, I need someone
Still
reliable.
not good enough.
So I was like, well, Dev's reliable because he's also always around when I need him. So,
Wow.
well,
I mean,
because-
it's true, but wow.
well, it's true. I haven't talked to Yeti in a week. I live 20 minutes from him. All right, like it's hard to get a hold of people sometimes. Okay,
So, bro,
What's up,
let's go back to bro.
bro.
bro?
It's a great name to have when you're a stoner.
Yeah.
Hey, somebody says hi, Mike.
Who is it?
I don't know. I'm afraid of butchering their
That's
name.
you. That's
What?
you.
I feel like a dick and I don't know.
I mean,
Nah, I'm gonna go on.
I was gonna say you're the one not watching the stream.
I can't watch the stream and do this. My Wi-Fi is not good enough for that.
He said
Apparently,
you'll-
go
Go
ahead.
ahead. No, you go ahead.
Appa-
Your streamer chat.
Oh,
Apparently,
I don't know what that is. I know hundreds of people in my defense.
sir, who's offering a 6-pack of Miller, you're gonna have to be a little bit more specific on what you have planned tonight.
He's in Massachusetts. He's got pot ticket Patriot stuff.
Sir,
Got that
I
Ealing.
think you dialed the wrong number.
I don't know how to touch you.
They said they thought they were coming over. Gonna watch House.
Wow. See, I feel here you go. I feel like random troll.
I mean, it's at least they're not being rude. It's just
I,
weird.
they're being interesting at least. Like I'll give them that. They're definitely a little bit entertaining.
If it's my friend Landon again, I swear to God, I'm gonna fucking punch that kid.
Please do. And then introduce them to me when I'm up there so I can do it as well. But
will.
anyways, I'm gonna
Yes,
go ahead and ask one of my mods to just let's see. Can you behave right, or should I have you timed out?
I mean, as long as they're not being rude, I think we just
Anyway, yeah, true.
I mean, at least they have a good taste in show. Like, oh my gosh,
yeah,
House.
House is a
Yeah,
good show.
but
yeah.
hold on. But their taste in beer. I'm sorry. No.
Yeah. Fair, all American
Miller.
beers,
Miller is.
Miller is like toilet bowl wine out of jail.
Yeah.
To be fair to all you guys, Canadians think it's toilet water.
I mean, to
So
be
all
fair,
American
to
beer
be
is toilet
fair,
water to us.
no. See, to be fair, it's fucking all toilet water. It just tastes different depending on who made
It's
it.
brewed in Clinton, it might as well be toilet water.
But so, bro,
Yes.
what's a game that's coming out that you're excited for?
A game that's coming out that I'm excited for.
No, Mike, you do that when you are talking about the game you're excited for.
Everyone should be excited for Orbitals.
Goodness gracious. Because, see, I'm very stuck in my ways of games that I play. Like I like some of the older games. Like, I go back and play a lot of the games I didn't get to play. Since I was moving around, I could never, like, you know, sit down and play a game. So that's what I've been doing a lot of recently, is just, like, going back and playing games. Like,
Yeah. I can see
I've
that.
been wanting to go back and sit down and play the original Pikmin game again. Wind Waker and Phantom Hourglass. Those are some
Okay.
games I've been actually like, if you want like looking forward to playing. There you go. There's some like new games coming out though. Oh man, I do not know. Yeah, I
I
don't
know
know.
for sure for me next year's Starfield. That's what I'm
Yeah.
Let me take a look. Let me refresh myself because I also haven't really been looking recently.
There's one that I'm not necessarily looking forward to, but I have to play it when it comes out. It's Slime Rancher 2.
I've just been too busy with work to like notice what's coming out.
Yeah.
I
That
know.
was such a backlog
So-
game.
I just got one of the ones that I was excited for, Digimon Survive, thanks to Sean.
Mm-hmm.
And Devil, if you could go ahead and drop the banhammer, thank you.
Oh, now he's being rude?
I timed him out so that because he's spamming the chat. He just came back. I'm jealous about what you and him have. So yeah.
Oh, so yes, gone. Bye.
Yeah. Bye. Thanks. Thanks for coming. Have a good night.
This is what happens when we talk about Yeti balls in here.
Anyways, you were saying, bro. Or I was saying, actually.
Yeah, you were saying.
I was saying.
Yeah, he wasn't saying shit.
So, the next game on the list, Pokemon Violet.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, okay.
I am definitely excited for that.
Pokemon Violet or Scarlet. I'm still not 100% sure which one to get. I don't think it necessarily matters to get first.
I don't know if it's been ported yet or not, but I know Last of Us was coming to PC, right?
I believe so.
If that comes out, I might play that because I didn't get to play it on PlayStation.
I gotta put the dogs out, so I'll be right back.
Alright. So, The Last of Us. You know what, man? That's a good choice. It was a good game on the PlayStation.
Yeah, like the second one, from what I heard, wasn't nearly as good as the first one.
It was a case of, expected less than what was expected, from what I heard.
Yeah.
Like, they made this huge deal about it, and they could have done something great. But
Right.
it is what it is, man.
A game that I technically already own and have played, but it's not fully released yet. SCP Pandemic.
I heard about that. It looks interesting.
Yeah. It's definitely very limited right now with some of the stuff you can do in it, but at least as of right now, the developer is very active. They're constantly adding things to the game right now. You can definitely tell it's still a little clunky with how some of the things work, but I can see it having potential. As long as they don't try and rush things, I think they'll be okay.
Right. Which I feel like honestly becomes the biggest problem with most things. Like, the people want it, and the game developer is like, oh no, we should probably hurry or the hype might die down, and then it turns into shit. Like, Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
Anthem.
No Man's Sky.
Yep.
But at least No Man's Sky kind of fixed it,
They fixed it, they made it bearable. But
Yeah.
if they hadn't rushed it, it wouldn't have needed the fix in the first place.
Yeah.
But, yeah. And
Sorry, my knee popped.
you know what, man? I had that happen to me the other night when I was on call with someone. My mic actually picked it up.
Oh man.
And they're like, "Oh my god, what the fuck was that?" I'm just like, that was my knee popping.
What about you popping?
EldestBro just popped his knee.
Oh.
Yeah, it kind of hurt.
And I was talking about how the other night I did it while I was in call with Jinx and Blue. And
you guys are just falling apart on me or what?
my mic actually picked it up.
Oh.
And they're like, "Oh my god, what was that? Debbie, are you okay?"
Oh god, speaking of picking things up with a microphone. So, one of my favorite pastimes is to do hideous acts of things to recording gear. I took a microphone and I set it up where it was so sensitive that you could hear a toilet refilling its tank on the opposite side of the house.
That's just fucked up, man.
Yeah, like everything was the same volume. There was no anything. Like me talking was the same level as the toilet refilling.
Dude, that is fucked up.
Yeah, I have done horrendous things to audio gear before. But that's what happens when you spend too much money on a hobby.
You know, when you say you put like microphones in the bathroom, I'm so glad you.
No, it wasn't in the bathroom.
It
It
was
was in the room
okay.
with me,
I was gonna
and
say
the bathroom was like 3 doors down.
I was gonna say that's fucked up, man. Like, this...
no.
Lex, or Devil misses the get crusty with it. Yeah. Yeah. I used to have a thing where I could bit crush myself in real time, so I sounded like I was coming out of like a Sega Genesis or something. That was great.
God.
Like it sounded like I was like a voice actor for Contra or something.
Hey, Mike, what you doing? Reading chat?
No, but I can. Why?
No, I was asking what you doing on your phone.
I was checking something really quick, but it's fine.
Alright.
Here, if
I
you
was
get
hoping
off
you
your
wouldn't point
phone,
it out.
if you get off your phone, I can offer you a donut.
Ah, I probably shouldn't be eating donuts, but you know, I only eat round little ones.
Well, there goes my diabetes.
I hate it.
I had a donut before joining you guys.
The problem
We
with
are
the
at the hour and a
diabetes-
half mark, though. So.
We are indeed
Yeah.
at an hour and a half, so we can do a few more questions.
We could do one last one if you have one, because I think I don't have any more right now.
He only eats Yeti's balls.
Uh,
You know what? Here we go. Here we go. I got a random ass one for you. Well, Mike
Okay.
Mike realizes whether he did or did not ask all the questions that we usually do.
Yeah, I think I did, because
If you were a dessert, what would you be?
oh god.
If I was a dessert, what would I be?
Yes.
This seems like a weird dating game question.
I could. I mean, Simon Cowell apparently asks all the contestants on America's Got Talent what fruit they would be.
Dessert rice.
like the little cookies you see in Pokemon?
No, no. So when I was growing up, my mom would make this dessert rice, and it was rice made with dinner's leftover rice, and you would add like milk, sugar, brown sugar, and butter to it, and then you'd slow cook it until like the milk kind of evaporated out, so it kind of created
rice
this, like
pudding.
it was kind of like rice pudding, but
even
Not
gave
quite.
it
No,
those like
not
rice
quite.
pudding question mark.
Because you didn't like properly cook it. It was just in the stovetop and you cooked it for like 5 minutes. That's it. It was just
I think as a chef, I'm supposed to be offended by that.
I think you're supposed to be offended by that as a fat person.
I was
'Cause
gonna
see-
say like I'd be a cupcake because I'm sweet.
unorthodox
That's all
and
cream.
reused. That's me.
The fact that you
It's
just did that in
slight-
dating.
Slightly offensive as well to some people, depending on how you look at it.
Slightly offensive dessert. That's what I'm doing.
Yep, that's me. Slightly offensive dessert.
God.
Dev,
You know
what
what?
dessert would you be?
That's what I'm changing my Discord status to. Slightly offensive dessert.
What's up, Kit? How are you doing? I would probably be a donut just because I'm doughy.
I was gonna say you're gonna be like a cannoli or.
Why? Because I'm Italian. I gotta be an Italian dessert. Huh?
Whoa!
Oh, hey! Just
All right. Forget about it.
Yeah, I'm glad we're able to actually get some sort of conversation going without shit continuously crashing the entire time.
Yeah, you only froze up like 3 or 4 times.
It was in the first half hour or two at least. So.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure having you on it, bro. It's
Yeah.
good. It's fun.
But, oh, actually, one last honest question.
Okay.
Okay. If somebody came to you asking for advice on how to get started as a streamer, what
Yes.
advice would you give them?
Set schedule. Try and keep to it. Decent mic. Don't worry about anything else. Be yourself. Don't try and create your own persona about like holding things up. Be honest, because your audience is gonna see through your fakeness. So if you be yourself straight out of the gate, if you're yourself straight out of the gate, the community that you build will love you and they will stick with you no matter what goes on. So if you can do those 3 things, you're set.
I gotta say that's so true. Like, despite how shitty my internet is, I got 70 views just simulating wrestling.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, I'll tell you what, bro. I feel a little called out. As a VTuber, I feel a little called out right now.
Well, no, but like, you're still being yourself as the VTuber character.
Yeah,
Yes,
no,
I'm
when I say be
I'm
yourself-
totally a half demon, half angel jackalope in real life.
I
Totally.
mean, I think everyone knows that you're not.
Yeah. When I say be yourself, I don't mean like don't have a VTuber. I mean don't like, let's say you're like a funny person in real life. Don't try and be a hard ass while you're streaming because it's not gonna work out.
I'm too fat
Yeah.
to be a hard ass.
Yeah.
There are a lot of people that are like on YouTube or on Twitch that have like this fake persona that has nothing to do with
Yeah.
who they are, and it doesn't last them. It doesn't make them last very long.
Nope.
And people turn on them because they're not authentically themselves.
Yep.
Yeah, that was the other thing I felt called out on. Set schedule. What is this set schedule you speak of?
Something
I mean, to
I'm
be
trying
fair,
to find.
I was gonna say, to be fair, all 3 of us don't have one. So. Even this podcast changes days depending on who I'm bringing on.
I mean, I technically have a schedule. I just
It's
don't.
whatever I tell them what it is.
No, legitimately, I have a piece of art for a schedule. I just don't fill it out and use it. Yeah. So, good mic, be yourself, share the donuts.
Yeah.
And always interact. I'd say interacting with your audience as much as you can.
Yes.
Too.
Uh-huh.
It's
Yeah,
like if you're just sitting there saying nothing for 2 hours, you're not engaging anything. Just talk. Doesn't even matter if there's anyone in there. Just talk.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no.
Talk to yourself.
Oh yeah, no.
Talk to yourself. Explain what you're doing. You know. Just be vocal.
There's times I'll talk to the fucking game I'm playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like people will watch it when you're not on the air. Like.
Mm-hmm.
Go back and watch the video.
Or, you know, I start going, hey there, Delilah, what's it like?
No. Alright, guys, be sure to follow EldestBro on his channel, the EldestBro.
Yep.
You'll see him play with a lot of his different friends by himself, sometimes with Devil, all sorts of different people. It's always a good time.
Yeah.
Whenever he is able to be on. We obviously can't say when because he doesn't know.
Yeah,
Fair.
I'm working on it. I'm actually really angry at my work right now because, get this, Tuesday afternoon while I was leaving work, I was talking with my boss. He's like, yes, we got you a new position. We hired your replacement. They're going through the system now. We'll start training you in 2 weeks for your new position. Wednesday morning, he calls me into his office and is like, yeah, no, we gave that position to someone else.
Oh.
That sucks.
And that new position, it was going to be the same pay, but a set schedule. It was going to be like a noon to 8, so it's going to be like the perfect. I could come home at 8 o'clock, eat by 8:30, and be live by 9 o'clock, and stream for like 4 hours, 5 hours, and then, you know, yeah, hashtag fuck Susan. Susan used to be my old manager, and she was borderline Mega Karen.
Oh, damn.
I mean, she's got a name that's close to Karen enough for me.
Yeah. But, yeah, so, now comes the time. Need a target.
Yeah, is
Need
there
a
anybody?
target.
Need a
Yeah,
target,
is there anybody
sir.
of your friends that we could go to?
Okay. I'll let you guys kind of sway this. Do we want to go with someone I've never... Because, so what I try and do when I do my raids, I try and find someone who I've either don't raid often, never raided,
Never even
or
followed.
someone never even followed them. Like,
Yeah.
I've raided into people who, like, I've never spoken to before.
Oh, yeah.
Because, like, especially if it's a good night, I'll go through and I'll look at the, like, let's say I was playing Sandstorm. I'll go through and I'll look at the Sandstorm tab on Twitch and see who's live. Like, pop into their chat real quick, see if they're talking and paying attention to their chat, see if they're paying attention.
Yeah.
And then I'll raid in, try and kind of spread around the love.
Well, you know what's fun is there's been multiple times where I've done that. I've gone and I've picked somebody to raid. They're talking, they're interacting. And then in the time it takes for me to set the raid up,
They're like, I'm leaving.
and
bye.
do my outro, they either go BRB or hey, I'm ending stream.
And they just end it.
No, most of the people I raid do raid as well, because that is one thing I would say to always do if you have the ability to.
Always raid.
Oh yeah.
Because
I always end up crashing before I end up raiding them, which I feel bad for.
that you don't get a chance to raid, or that you crash.
Both. It's like I have some people I just met over the last couple weeks that I haven't been able to interact as much because I can't get my Wi-Fi to work properly.
But yeah, no.
So it makes my social media job kind of hard. So.
Yeah. But yeah,
Sorry.
no. Bro, however you would do it for your stream.
Let's see.
Oh my god, yeah, that's right. That was the last podcast. We rated the person who was, or no. Was it the last one or the one with Sean? Or maybe it was a different stream entirely. I fucking rated out to someone who was ending their stream, and
I like the hashtag. Oh, fuck Susan.
And rated out to somebody else who was ending their stream.
No, it was when you were actually playing, I think.
I don't remember. Devil was the one who gave me the person to raid.
Devil, he doesn't remember Dick. Why do you try to get him to remember?
I got someone we can do.
Alright.
Perfect.
Pop it in the Geekdom channel. In the server. Or even the VC chat.
Yeah.
Give me the link. Give me that juicy link.
I'm looking for the chat. There you go. So this is a friend of a friend who...
A friend of a friend.
They haven't been streaming long. They just got affiliated not too long ago, if I remember. Okay. And I was talking with them, and they're really gonna try and start overhauling their channel, really starting to try and take off and take it seriously. Beforehand, it was just kind of them messing around. Now they're really trying to take it serious. So it's always fun to.
And you know what? They're under 100 followers.
We get them to 100 then.
Let's get in there and everybody drop a follow. Get them up there to that 100, because
Let them know where you came from.
I'm pretty sure we got enough in here to do that.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So, anyways, any last words?
No.
As I type read instead of raid.
Thanks for coming on, Eldest, honestly.
Well, thanks for having me, guys. It's been fun.
We'll do it again sometime.
Yeah.
I gotta play with you on something for once.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Instead of just like popping into each other's chats.
So, till next time, stay happy, stay healthy. If you can do so and want to, stay high or drunk. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Have a good time. Bye.